Good evening and welcome to RTV News. It's Tuesday, October 15th, 2024, and I am pleased to bring you this edition of our news program airing live from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. on Redeemer Television Channel 25 and also streaming live on our Facebook page, Redeemer Television. RTV News is your source for news, views, comments, analysis and other issues happening both in Sierra Leone and beyond. I am your presenter, Daniel S. Misali. Our quote for today is from the former president of South Africa, the late Nelson Mandela, who said, "Education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world." Coming up in today's program, Pastor Francis A.M. Mambu, the General Overseer of the Faith Healing Bible Church, and wife, Pastor Mrs. Hawa Mambu, have been honored in the United States with 4 prestigious awards.
So, the God that has called us to serve Him,
God will call them for servant.
we dedicate this award to Him.
We give back this award to Him.
That this award will bring glory and honor to His name.
Succeed Sierra Leone, in collaboration with the Department of Clinical Psychology at the University of Makeni, marked World Mental Health Day on October 10, 2024 in Makeni. Additionally, we will explore the launch of Air Sierra Leone, which is set to begin operations in December 2024. All these and much more, plus music break and Today in History, are lined up for you in today's edition of RTV News, so stay tuned. Welcome back. This is RTV News, and you can send us your thoughts via text or WhatsApp to the number 079-716-255, or kindly drop your comments or concerns via the comment section on our Facebook platform, Redeemer Television. Now, let's dive into our first story of the day. The General Overseer of the Faith Healing Bible Church, Pastor Francis A.M. Mambu, has been honored in the United States with 4 prestigious awards. Pastor Mambu was recognized for his remarkable contributions to humanity and social justice alongside Mommy Hawa Mambu, his wife. Among the awards was the Conscience Clock and Back to the Origin Award, as well as the Bell Ringer Award, making him the 569th individual to ring the Bell of Peace in the New York City. Here's more on the significance of these recognitions.
In a significant moment of recognition, Pastor Francis A.M. Mambu, General Overseer of the Faith Healing Bible Church, and his wife, Mrs. Hawa Mambu, were awarded the Conscience Clock and Back to Origin Award and the prestigious Bell Ringer, the Key to the City of New York Heart Award this past September. The awards were presented by the Arit Fuller Foundation during an international boat cruise event, acknowledging individuals and organizations making a global impact through education, healthcare, and economic empowerment initiatives. Pastor Mambu, one of Sierra Leone's most prominent Pentecostal leaders, became the 969th individual to ring the Bell of Peace, a highly symbolic gesture that honors individuals dedicated to peace and humanitarian efforts. This award recognizes his outstanding dedication to humanity both within Sierra Leone and beyond, particularly his work in faith healing, spiritual deliverance, and social advocacy. During a combined monthly service held on October 13th, Pastor Mambu took the opportunity to acknowledge these honors and dedicated them to God Almighty.
And so, the God that has called us to serve Him,
God will call them for servant.
we dedicate this award to Him.
We give back this award to Him.
That this award will bring glory and honor to His name.
He said, glory and respect to God in Him.
We dedicate it to Him in the name of God the Father,
God the Papa,
God the Son,
God the Son,
and God the Blessed Holy
God
Spirit.
the Blessed Holy Spirit.
And let the saints of God say,
Amen.
He extended heartfelt gratitude to the entire leadership and membership of the Faith Healing Bible Church worldwide, stating, "Thank you for holding my hands throughout this journey." His humility and recognition of his church community reflects his deep connection to his ministry and the collection efforts behind his global influence. Pastor Mambu's leadership in Sierra Leone extends far beyond the pulpit. His Faithful Bible Church, founded in 1987, has grown into a large institution with branches across the country and internationally through its various charitable activities, including food distributions, healthcare services, schools, agriculture, media institution, and support for vulnerable groups such as orphans and the elderly. Faithful Bible Church continues to make a positive impact on communities. Additionally, Pastor Mambu has been a vocal advocate for social and moral reform in Sierra Leone, often speaking on issues of governance, corruption, and pulpit morality. Despite facing criticism and challenges, particularly around faithful practices, he remains a respected figure in the religious and social spheres of the nation. This latest recognition in New York serves as a testament to his enduring commitment to promoting peace, unity, and humanitarian service. As Pastor Mambu continues his work, both his local and global influence only deepens, making him a beacon of hope and moral leadership. For RTV News, Andrela Mayama bringing you the latest updates.
Saturday, 12th October 2024 marked a significant milestone in the advancement of fishing and aquaculture sectors between the Republic of Sierra Leone and the Arab Republic of Egypt. A memorandum of understanding was signed which will foster deeper connection in these areas. This agreement, signed by representatives of both countries, aims to promote sustainable fishing practices, enhance trade, and leverage shared expertise. Our reporter now takes us through the key highlights of this groundbreaking partnership. The MOU was jointly signed by Princess Dugba, Sierra Leone's Minister of Fisheries and Marine Resources, and General Islam Abdelhamid Atea Ryan, the Chairman and CEO of the National Company of Fisheries and Aquaculture (NCFA), under the National Service Projects Organization of Egypt. This agreement sets the stage for increased collaboration in the fields of fishing, aquaculture, and trading, with a focus on sustainability and mutual benefits. Representing Sierra Leone, the delegation also included the Deputy Minister of Defense, Moana Brema Massakoy, and Sierra Leone's Ambassador to Cairo, Sadiq Silla, who emphasized President Bio's policy on economic diplomacy. The Egyptian delegation was led by Major General Nasser Saleh, Deputy Head of the NCFA, along with other senior officials. Key objectives of the Memorandum of Understanding include improving post-harvest handling of fish and promoting value addition to fish products. The two nations also agreed to share knowledge and best practices, focusing on sustainable fishing methods to ensure the long-term health of marine resources. Capacity building will also play a crucial role with training programs and initiatives planned for stakeholders in both countries. Other objectives include installing monitoring systems on fishing vessels and promoting joint research to advance aquaculture technologies. Princess Dugba highlighted the significance of this collaboration, noting that the agreement supports President Bio's vision for sustainable practices and economic growth. She praised the coordination between various parties, including the Sierra Leone Embassy in Cairo and the Ministry of Defense, as well as the logistical support from the private sector, represented by Bassem Jamil Sahid Mohammed of the Sierra Leone Fishing Company. General Islam Ataya of NCFA echoed these sentiments, expressing his excitement about the potential of this partnership to foster sustainable practices and enhance trade between the two countries. He emphasized the importance of wise resource management to ensure future generations benefit from this cooperation. Following the signing of the MOU, both nations will develop an implementation plan, including specific initiatives, timeliness, and performance indicators. Regular consultations will be held to monitor progress and to ensure the objectives are met. This MOU symbolizes a major step forward in the cooperation and economic diplomacy between Sierra Leone and Egypt. with immense potential for growth and sustainability in the fishing and aquaculture sectors. The collaboration will benefit both countries and strengthen the resilience of their communities. For RTV News, Daniel Misali reporting. In collaboration with the Department of Clinical Psychology at the University of Makeni, Succeed Sierra Leone marked World Mental Health Day on October 10, 2024 in Makeni. This year's commemoration themed "It's Time to Prioritize Mental Health in the Workplace," focused on raising awareness about mental well-being across the country. The event featured discussions with key stakeholders, students, and professionals, highlighting the importance of mental health in both personal and professional environments. Here's more to the story.
Ahead of World Mental Health Day, Succeed Sierra Leone engaged the public with radio talk shows in Makeni on October 9, 2024. During the broadcast, representatives Amjad Abayo and Andrew Sise appeared on Hope FM 93.3 to emphasize this year's theme, "It is time to prioritize mental health in the workplace." Their discussion aimed to raise awareness and mobilize support for mental health initiatives in workplaces across the country. The official commemoration on October 10 saw Succeed Sierra Leone hosting a large engagement at the University of Makeni's auditorium, attended by stakeholders, students, and pupils. The event aimed to shed light on the growing mental health challenges facing individuals, particularly in work environments. Makeni City's Mayor Abubakar Kamara addressed the gathering, stressing the importance of awareness in tackling mental health issues. He acknowledged Succeed Sierra Leone's efforts and encouraged them to expand their outreach to more communities, particularly those where mental health problems have significantly impacted the youth. Fude Augustine Bangura, Registrar of the University of Makeni, highlighted the theme's relevance, focusing on workplace challenges that negatively affect employees' mental well-being. He emphasized the need for organizations to take proactive steps to ensure their employees' mental health is safeguarded. The keynote speaker, Dr. Jusu Matia from the Mental Health Hospital in Freetown, further underscored the necessity of mental well-being, stating that productivity, whether in the workplace or at home, cannot be achieved without addressing mental health. Adding a personal perspective, 18-year-old Adama Dumbia shared her own struggles with mental health, recounting how mental health challenges had once affected her performance in school. She noted that frustration had led to a decline in her studies, and since then, she has remained vigilant about protecting her mental well-being. The commemoration of World Mental Health Day by Succeed Sierra Leone serves as a reminder of the ongoing need to prioritize mental health, not only in professional settings, but in all areas of life. The event highlighted the importance of continuous dialogue and proactive efforts to support mental well-being across the country. For RTV News, Daniel Success Kama reporting.
If you're just tuning in, this is RTV News. Don't forget, you can share with us your views by texting us on 079-716-255 or by commenting on our Facebook page, Redeemer Television. Now, let's relax and take a short music break. How many of you are ready for the victory song? God has given me the victory, and therefore I need not fear about anything. For the Lord my God is a solid rock. He has given me the victory. Let's go. He's given me victory over the storms of life. He's given me victory. They will not prevail. For the Lord our God, solid rock, He's given me victory. Over the storms of life, He has given me victory. They will not prevail. For the Lord our God, solid rock, He's given me victory. Yes. He's given me victory. Over the storms of life. Over the storms of life, He's given me victory. They will not prevail. They will not
life. Over the storms of life, He's given me victory. They will not prevail. They will not prevail. For the Lord our God, the Lord our God, He's a solid rock. He's given me victory.
Welcome back from that short break. Sierra Leone has taken a major step forward in its aviation sector with the launch of Air Sierra Leone, a government-owned airline. This airline, which will commence operations on December 2, 2024, marks a significant milestone under the leadership of His Excellency President Dr. Julius Maada Bio, enhancing air connectivity between Sierra Leone, the United Kingdom, and beyond. Kindly zoom in for more of the details. On Sunday, 13th October 2024, a new airline carrier bearing the Sierra Leone flag, Air Sierra Leone, was officially launched. This private airline is set to begin operations in December 2024, with its inaugural flight scheduled to depart from Freetown's Lunga Airport to London's Gatwick Airport on December 2. This development represents a historic moment for Sierra Leone's aviation sector, enhancing direct connectivity between the country and key global destinations including the UK and the US. The launch ceremony was spearheaded by Sierra Leone's Minister of Transport and Aviation, Fode Toure Esquire, alongside Emmanuel Issa, the CEO of Air Sierra Leone Limited, the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, and the Director General of the Sierra Leone Aviation Authority. The new airline symbolizes a major leap forward for the nation's aviation industry. In his remarks, the Transport Minister Fode Toure described the launch of Air Sierra Leone as a major milestone in the country's aviation history.
And I'm really happy for introduce to una Air Sierra Leone. Now Sierra Leone. Well, most times people then go say Air Sierra Leone, where then go down you read the name, even from where this the advert go out yesterday. Then go they say, hey, is it a Salone don't buy plane? Now Salone they can't begin to run plane. No. I just want to get this clear from the onset. Air Sierra Leone na a flag carrier.
He commended the leadership of President Bio for creating an enabling environment for private sector-driven growth in Sierra Leone's transportation sector. The minister emphasized that Air Sierra Leone's operations would open up new economic opportunities, enhance tourism, and facilitate trade and investment between Sierra Leone and its international partners. The CEO, Emmanuel Issa, also provided further insight into the airline's future plans, noting that Air Sierra Leone's entry into the aviation market is aimed at addressing the long-standing need for reliable and efficient air travel services from Sierra Leone to international destinations.
Air Sierra Leone is a symbol of national pride. Air Sierra Leone is a symbol of progress and resilience. The concept behind the company Air Sierra Leone is deeply rooted in the idea of bringing the Sierra Leonean national flag back into the skies. And then it has a deep sense, bringing the national flag back to the skies brings this sense of hope to every Sierra Leonean.
As the countdown to the inaugural flight in December continues, Air Sierra Leone is set to be a game-changer in the aviation industry, enhancing Sierra Leone's global connectivities. Daniel Misali reporting for RTV News. As a result of the construction of a girls' hostels in Kailahun district by the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, the indigenes have been urged to express gratitude to the ministry for this laudable venture. For more on this story, let's join Elizabeth Sia Esse.
Stakeholders in Kailahun district have expressed appreciation for the construction of the girls' hostel in Kailahun town, noting that it will help reduce the sexual and gender-based violence. They believe this initiative will also improve the secondary school completion rate for girls. The stakeholders conveyed this sentiment for the Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, Conrad Saki, during a consultative meeting on the management and utilization of the
the hostel. The paramount chief of Luwa Chiefdom, Mohammed Sabakai Londo Banya, along with local council authorities and other district leaders, further urged the government to establish a secondary school for girls within the hostel's premises, effectively transforming it into a boarding school. The coordinator of the Free Education Project, Ambrose Sise, has this to say.
We will choose forget hostels for girls then. We want girls' school.
This project is for girls who want to attend school in this part of the country but don't have a place to stay. The ministry take the Kailaon people also as important as the rest, and that's why they bring up this project in this particular district. The chief administration for Kailaon District Council.
Kailaon get school on your own from doing a secondary school, say Kailaon Girls Secondary School. They don't come in hostel for girls na Kailaon.
This project is one in which Kailaon as a district is proud to have, and we say thank you to the government of Sierra Leone and also to the Ministry of Education for considering girls in this district. But to say this town does not have any secondary school that is for only girls, as the government have constructed hostels for girls, we also wish that the Ministry of Education will build schools that are only for secondary school girls in this district.
Let's have that conversation now. What do you think about this facility?
It seems nice, though, but it's just that we have to make some improvements on it.
Okay, so what sort of improvements?
Like for us having school, like our parents, we are just saying earlier, having friends around, because those boys, they can be sometimes tempting, okay? So those are some of the improvements we have to add.
Reporting for RTV News, Sia Elizabeth Esse.
Many thanks to our reporters. Before we end the program for today, let's take a quick look back at what happened on this day in history. On 15th October 1998, President Kaba submitted a formal complaint to the United Nations alleging that the Liberian government has amassed 5,000 troops along the Liberia-Sierra Leone border with the aim of destabilizing Sierra Leone. United Nations Special Representative of the Secretary General for Liberia, Felix Downs Thomas, said he considered the allegations so serious that he traveled to Ganta, Liberia, to confront Liberian President Charles Taylor with the accusation, saying he could not wait until Taylor returned to Monrovia. The Liberian government responded on Thursday, calling the allegations unfortunate and irresponsible. The then Liberian Information Minister, Joe Mulba, who had accompanied Taylor on his rural tour, said, "The Liberian government is angry. The allegations have no element of truth." He reiterated that the Liberian government's invitation to the UN, the OAU and ECOWAS to send a team of investigators to the border area to ascertain the facts for themselves. A Liberian Foreign Ministry statement issued on Thursday had called President Kaba's allegations lies. Well, that's all we have time for in this edition of RTV News, coming to you live from Redeemer Television on Channel 25 and also streaming on Facebook at Redeemer Television. In case you miss any part of the program, you can catch the repeat broadcast from 11:30 a.m. to 12 noon and join us for our weekly review on Saturdays from 12 noon to 12:30 p.m. Let me quickly remind you of today's quote from the former president of South Africa, the late Nelson Mandela, who said, "Education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world." Once again, I'm Daniel Misali. Thank you for joining us on today's edition of RTV News. Stay tuned and may God bless you.